And we're doing a little daily walk and talk, talking about goals, talking about the new technology, which I'm really happy about, really satisfied about. That's taken off quite nicely. And gonna go down and get something to drink and maybe something to eat. I don't know. I'm deciding yet. Hold on. Hey Chief, how you doing? Hey buddy, how you doing? All right. So basically, the new technology for the company took off quite nicely. So I'm happy about that. It's easy to process, which is good because when we get it to a mainstream where we're going to have to start mass producing this product, this is going to make things a lot easier for the company. And then on top of that, we're definitely going to have to do shipping pickup because those 1 gallon containers for that stuff is freaking, it's heavy, especially when you're doing 3 and 4 gallons. It gets kind of heavy. So I'm definitely going to have to do some kind of local pickup because now we just added in a 2 gallon kit into that, and that 2 gallon kit is heavy. So we're definitely going to have to set up a local pickup, which I just got finished doing from the post office. As for my customers, you're all taken care of. I just came back from taking care of that, and then I sat over and parked a little bit, cool down, and go get something to drink. But as I said before, yeah, we're gonna have to get some kind of local pickup. So on my way to pick up tape, which I should have picked up yesterday when I was out and about with family, saw something that basically set me for some new goals on doing things a little differently. So what I mean by myself in general. So I met somebody who is 65 years old and doesn't even look 65 years old at all, period. Let's see, get past this lane. Here we go. So no, he doesn't even look 65. Freaking looking at him like, wow. I mean, I'm 55 and I work out every day. I don't really eat right. I know that for a fact I don't eat right. But I do take care of myself, so I do work out quite a lot. But anyway, him on the other hand, 65 years old. He even looks 65 years old. Absolutely amazing for his age. So hopefully I can get to that goal. That is incredible. I still cannot get over that. That fellow was 65 years old. Didn't even look it at all, period. And guess what? He does the same thing I do. He works out every day. Every single day. Well, he's military. But he works out every single day and doesn't look his age at all. I'm talking about no, but I don't have that anyway anymore because like I said, I had to make that option to take care of myself when I got sick. I really didn't want to let that disease kill me. I was going to conquer the disease. And I chose to conquer. So, sitting out there with these men at the end of the day, and he said, yeah, we don't even look our ages. We don't look our ages at all, period. At all. That's what it pays to work out. Take care of yourself. I can't say eat right because you know how I eat at the end of the day. I eat junk food. But I kind of left even that off by working out 3 and 4 times a day and walking great distances to be able to burn up those calories. But still, that's my goal. I get to 65 and I look like that, man, 70 is going to be incredible. So I told you, most men don't even make it to, if they're lucky, most men don't make it to 50. Some don't even make it to 60. Air conditioning here is crispy. They don't make it. 70 is the normal lifespan of a man, if he's lucky. But most people won't make it between the 50 and 60, won't make it. There's a number of things that'll do it to you. Smoking, drinking, all that stuff. This man don't do none of that. I had to ask him. I had to ask him, like, do you smoke? Do you drink? He's like, nope, nothing. I don't smoke, drink, do any kind of drugs, nothing at all, period. Only addiction I got is sweets. That's it. I like sugar. I had to cut down on my salt intake because I was really killing on family bags of Doritos, which was really bad. So I had to cut it down to like one little bag. So I'm allowed to have. But yeah, you can live a long time. That guy's gonna live for a very long time. She probably ended up outliving me. I'm 55. But it felt nice to see somebody that's working in the same path I'm working at and seeing the way he looks. 65, I still can't get over that. What the heck? He could easily pass for late 40s. Easily. Muscle tone, built. No stomach. Nothing. Easy to pass for his late 40s. Freaking amazing. And he asked me the same thing. Do I smoke, drink? I said, nope, I don't do any of that stuff at all, period. Told y'all, what you put into your body, even when you're young, it's going to come up and get you when you're my age. My age are what you call the boogeyman period. Because that's when all the craziness that you did to yourself when you was young, it's going to come get you right around this time, age I'm at right now. That's when it's going to come get you. And some of you are lucky because some people get bypassed. Some people don't even have it. Nothing comes up. They live that ripe old age they're supposed to, but some people, stuff will creep up on you. And this is the time when it happens to you. And I'm happy to be at 55 years old and being in good shape. I wanted to go down and go see this doctor and get this bill of health. I'm trying to figure out what to drink. Like, I know I can't have soda, so see, that's why you have to implant yourself like that. Can't have soda. Definitely can't go near no milk. It's 94 degrees today. I ain't trying to get my throat cotton mouth. So that's why we're sitting around and bouncing back and forth trying to figure out what we can drink. Definitely I'm gonna juice. I'm just gonna get I need some apple juice. Apple juice would be nah, don't even want apple juice. Honestly, they don't want anything to drink. Actually, the crazy thing about it is I want Doritos. A small bag, not big bag. I'm probably gonna eat like one bag. It's pretty much it. They $2 for $1. Hello. As many times I saw you do that, I thought you challenged me to rock, paper, scissors. I was like,
You wanna?
oh, tell me that it's not crazy. Okay, you got me. You got me. There you go. You got me. I was in the car doing it last night with my family.
Oh, wow.
We were for fast food and like, Bojangles, we're going to Bojangles. Oh, no.
You want a receipt?
Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. All right. All right. Yeah. I know some of you probably sit there and say, but you brought junk food. I like junk food. I know you sat there and said, I never do. It just works for me. It don't work for everybody else, but it just works for me. I don't eat healthy. I like junk food. Literally had this conversation in an elevator at the senior citizen seeing my mom with my family members. And they're like, so what do you eat today? And I was like, pretty much anything I want. They're like, that can't be possible. Well, it works for me. Now I can't have everything I want. I can't have fried foods every day because really that would mess me up. And that's something I was doing for a long time. I was eating a lot of fried foods and it was giving me some problems with breathing. So we had to bring it down to somewhere around, I can have fried foods once a month. That's the rules. Once a month I can order what I want, but I can't order a lot of it. It has to be regular sized portions, switching the rules. And soda is something I used to drink a lot of, but now that kind of wreaked havoc on my system, so no more. I don't feel like it's hot out here. I don't know why, but my system really isn't pushing out heat, which is good. really good that my system's not pushing out here, which is interesting. I got a good workout in. So for those of you who don't know, I have a workout little setup at the shop, and I have one at home. So I work out twice at home, and then I go to the shop and I work out twice at the shop. And I usually walk down here, but today we didn't get a chance to walk down because I have packages for the customers. So just getting my burn off time right now. That's what I'm doing, burning off some big chicken sandwich I had yesterday. Which I shouldn't have ate, but I did. Yeah, I still can't get over that. I'm blown away by that. That dude was 65 years old. I thought he was going to say like maybe 50, 52, 65. I still can't get over that. That's my goal right there. That is my goal, to hit that plateau. I'm already working at 60, but he got 65. See? That's where it comes from. That you don't put those, well, I can't say that either because, well, what's worse? I'm trying to figure out a way how to say this. If I tell people at the end of the day, well, smoking don't kill you either way. Yeah, vaping is definitely going to kill you. It's just a longer process, but it's definitely going to kill you. Oh shit, we turn over here. So, you know, hey, at the end of the day, some people get offended about what I say, but that's the truth. That vape is going to murder you. Yes, it is. Reach my age, you're going to get something nasty going to pop up. You're putting, that's like the equivalent of sucking on an aerosol can. That's what you're pretty much doing. You wouldn't do that, right? Why wouldn't you suck down an aerosol can? Oh, because it's got chemicals in it. It'll kill you, right? That's what vaping will do to you. Same thing. Well, I'm telling you, you don't want your lungs getting jacked up. Been down that road before for like almost 4 years. You don't want that pain. Trust me, you don't want it. It'll push you to the brink of suicide. I think I'm joking. The fact that you can't breathe half the time, you know, bless you are that you can breathe. You don't want that nightmare. Hey, Chief, what up? That stuff will cause all kinds of damage, Chief. Mentally, physically, and psychically. So try to figure a way, find another way. If you got off the smoking, which is good, congratulations. But if you got on vaping, get off of it. Because it's going to kill you. It's like jumping out of the fire and into a frying pan. Some apple juice is all right. Hey. Alright, thank you. I don't need sweet. I'm good. Thank you. Oh, I got a bag over here. I'll throw it in there. I'm good. Thank you. You have a good one. That's why I got a bunch of my friends. They all vape. I got a bunch of them. They all used to be heavy smokers, and now they vape. And the first thing they say to me is, but there's nothing wrong with it. It won't hurt me. Well, you don't mind basically sucking on an aerosol can while I push down on it, do you? No, why would I do that? Why are you doing that? It won't kill you. And you notice something? Watch someone who vapes compared to someone who smokes a cigarette. The person who smokes a cigarette, smoke the cigarette and be done. Especially with chain smoke. But a person that vapes will hit that vape more times than a person will hit a cigarette. I watch my friends do it all day long. I watch them just calculating exactly, compared to the other half that does smoke, on how many times that they bring that vape to their mouth. Going back over to the bar, definitely. I can feel that heat. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you this to be nasty or rude. I'm telling you, I tell you the same thing I tell my friends. Same thing. Yeah, I want to see you. I want to see you for a long time, and I don't want us to go to a funeral. I've been to too many of those for friends already. So really don't feel like buying a black suit to go to your funeral because you refuse to stop vaping. Like I said, you watch somebody who smokes a cigarette compared to somebody who vapes, man, they inhale more of that stuff than a person does cigarettes. Constantly sucking on that thing. Constantly. Cigarette has a limitation after a while. I want to look into that theory. And which lasts longer, the vape or the cigarette? Pretty sure it's the vape. Because you're taking in 10 times more on vape than you are with a cigarette. And some people start getting those signs already. I got a person right now on the porch who started coughing and spitting out mucus already. So if you're vaping and you're already spitting out mucus, guess what? The process has started already. So you know. That's one of the things I went to with that lung damage. A lot of freaking mucus. Alright, I'll come downtown, walk this way, hit the park again, put it down to the F2, walk through here. Not bad. It's not hot out here now. Really, got a nice breeze out here, so it's pretty good. It's at 94 degrees. I was expecting some heat when I got out here. No heat. As long as there's a nice breeze, it's nice. I have not been there yet. One day I gotta go in there and check it out. I have not been in Chicken Pete's yet. What that's like. You guys talking about the market price. Because they're in the stocks. Probably Bitcoin or something like that. Market's not that bad if you know where to invest. The video. There you go. You're welcome. So that's what I invested my money into. Sure, as much money I had to freaking cough up for graphic cards. Yeah. That was definitely the way to go. If I'm paying that much money for graphic cards and the video cards and fitting and everything, well, there you go.
Like I'm ready to go. I was in that wedding too. So I got to Baltimore.
All right, so we're gonna head over to the park, sit down, eat the food, and then after that, I have to let you guys go because I got a few things I got to take care of down here. Definitely got to pop into City Hall because there's another license I need to acquire for the company. So, yep, to get that done. So it's a good thing I like to do paperwork. That's one of the things you with people who are going to be starting your own businesses is you're going to do a lot of paperwork. A lot of freaking paperwork. A ton of freaking documents. And it's best that you learn them because at least you know exactly if someone's feeding you mumbo jumbo like your accountant or somebody in your business advisors, you know exactly what they're talking about. That's what happens. People get caught up in business and the first thing they do is they don't basically ask questions. Anybody can feed you anything they want. Just take whatever they want from you. Halt. Table. Table's halt. Nice area right there. Sit down and chill. The park looks real nice. Well, the park right now. Give you guys a look around so you can see everything. See. That way you're not looking at the ground like, where the freak is, where's he at? Yeah, I'm all around, people. All around. Right now getting slightly cooked. People ask me why I wear white t-shirts, and that's why, all the time. Soon AdTech will be there. Soon AdTech. Stuff like that takes time. Gotta be patient. Years to develop technology. Gotta have patience. Raised that way that you never walk on the side of a woman's pocketbook ever, which you're not supposed to. Young men never walk on the side of the pocketbook. You walk on the opposite side. That's what you do.
What then?
So we have FBI, post office, courthouse, records. It's all hand in hand. It's crazy. I've never seen this before ever. In any place I've ever been at, of having government buildings so close to each other. It's interesting. You can get so much done. You know, instead of me going halfway across town to get here and there, literally everything is right next to each other. This makes it so much easier. Like you gotta go all the way down to this district. Usually that's downtown in Philadelphia. Because just because you're at City Hall doesn't mean you can take care of that City Hall. You gotta go to a district like I'm halfway on the other side of the city, on the south side. What the freak? Really? Why don't you just put it right there? You gotta go there anyway. I put it all the way down there, and this is perfect. So those four buildings: FBI, post office, courthouse, police records are right here. There's all the records you keep. And then if you cross over from that building over there, you will go over to the City Hall and zoning. And then from zoning behind that would be the police station. And then right here would be the prison. That's the prison right there. That's how fast you can get processed, extremely fast. Boom, 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 bam, you're done. Already locked up that quick, that fast. Processed that fast. That's how fast you get locked up. You get processed. Commit a crime, end up in the police station. And the police station end up in court that quick because they're right next to each other. And then from there, pop right on over to prison. Ooh, man. Let's see. So looks like our area is pretty well taken up. Guess I can chill over here. Yeah, so the 2 bag of Doritos, I'm not going to eat. I'm going to eat. I'm not even going to be half a bag. Really, I'm not hungry at all. Period. No. And just had the. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but went out to with family and lost a rock paper scissor draw and ended up at Bojangles, which actually the food was actually pretty good. So since I already had my fast food early, I can't have it at the end of the month. So that's eliminated, but I don't need it anyway. Yes. So yeah, we're in the elevator. I'm in there with the military, and they're in there talking about well, what the freak do I eat? Because usually you don't see me eating a lot of food in front of people. I usually don't, and usually most of the time when anyone does see me, they see me snacking. So they're trying to figure out exactly what I eat. I was like, I need junk. It's the same thing you find in a vending machine is usually what I eat. But I work out a lot, so it evens out. There we go. Get this over here. You guys, because clear view, we're not hitting anybody else for a camera. Well, that's probably thinking he's over there having a conversation with himself. Not realize I'm in a live stream. At least there's no wind to knock over the camera. That's good. But anyway, people, as I said before, I was about to walk in front of the camera right now. But it never did. But anyway, as I said before, yeah. So that's the. I think might want to start eating some healthy stuff. But we had a ball in the elevator and laughed so hard in my entire life. I said, wait. So you get up in the morning and you eat what? And I was like, most likely I eat the same thing your kids eat in the morning. A bowl of sugary cereal, and that's it. And usually most of the time I don't eat breakfast anyway. So most likely this breakfast is cereal and cartoons. Because I can't eat cereal without them watching cartoons. Rather Doritos. Grapes. And the only time I eat grapes is the last time I'm cleansing myself. I'm feeling kind of like just feeling a little heavy. Then I'm cleansing the system. That's what I'm doing. That lemon diet I went on, sure. I might do that one again, by the way. Definitely gonna do that one again. Right, I'm not gonna do 5 days like this last time. I'm gonna overboard that one. I think I'm probably going to do ooh, man. She got a body on her. I don't know. Anyway. I don't think I'm gonna do a Seven days. I do that. Or 5 days is too much. No 5 days. I'm so amazed by that. I still can't believe that. 65. He was 65 years old. I think you'll go with a push for. You know what I mean? You're doing 55, and you watch somebody 65, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, definitely gonna push that. I'm definitely gonna get that. I ain't got no way. I really don't have far to go on that one. I think it's basically just stay alive. That's pretty much it. Because I lost all my weight. I used to be 280 pounds. I lost all my weight. Yeah, I lost all my weight. I got to on all that medication, man. I don't trust doctors. I never have trusted doctors. I'm sorry, you're a doctor. I don't trust you for jack. I really don't. You guys guinea pig people too much, man. You really do. I had that stuff that was sticking me on. You think I wasn't going back and researching that stuff? Yeah, I was researching it. And the best thing about it, I have a sister who has a son who's basically diagnosed with really bad lung disease. And she knows everything about treating him on every level you can possibly think of. And I was going to her before. I wasn't really taking advice on my doctors. I was going to her and getting information. Because we would know better. And she treated her son from day one on that stuff. So yeah, I was going and talking to her. And she was saying, don't take this, don't put that in your system, don't touch that. Is she right? Yeah, she's right 100%. And then prayer is very important. We just messed up. We did, we messed up. We'll be praying over my food. Hold on for a minute. Sorry about that. Thank you, Lord, for this wonderful blessed meal that you have blessed us to have and receive on this day. Forgive me, Lord, for eating this food without that blessing. Thank you, Lord, for this wonderful meal, and I pray for those who do not have enough to eat. May bless me as you bless us. Thank you, Lord, for all things in Jesus' name. Amen. This is why I carry two cell phones on me. He was like, why are there two cell phones on you? Because I got one for business and one for work. Like now I got somebody hitting me up on Facebook. It's the guy who has the screen called the Solar Screen 3.0 whatever. I have a bunch of questions. These basic questions is pretty much what it is. Over to the other section real quick. Truthfully, you know, I'm about basically about being around crowds. Sometimes I have days where basically I can basically communicate with people, and I got other days where nope, it don't work right. Everybody got them days. We just can't really adapt around people. That's why I can't wait to get this whole 20 acres. I don't care if it's even 5 acres. As long as this is where I don't have to see any of this. So I'm going to go to my little spot. I'm going to sit at. Nice breeze. Comfortable. And I don't get nobody around me. So can't wait to get my little slice of heaven, a couple acres. I don't want to see none of this anymore. Don't get me wrong, there are days that I do like walking through the city, but there are just some days I just don't want to be around it. I'll just be walking around a bunch of trees. But yeah, funny conversation in the they can't with the military side of the family, talking about my eating my eating habits. But yeah, look at that. Look. At the end of the day, I'm not overweight. I'm not this, not that, or the other. So what? And I haven't been to the doctors yet. I haven't been to the doctors in 4 years. Mind you, I haven't seen a doctor in 4 years, and I haven't had any problems whatsoever. And keep in mind, my military family isn't the type that get out of service. And yeah, you know, some people get out of service and they don't work out anymore. Nope. These jokers act like everything they just went in. Sticklers. So when people say, oh, but it was easy for you. Tell me where it was easy. Please explain that one to me. I would really like to hear that one at the end of the day. You tell me where it was easy. Now, I say first time around, yeah, it was easy. Oh, somebody said my spot. Dagnabbit. We'll find another area. That was my spot right there. Clean the spot when you get them. But yeah, as I said before, oh, that's what we're going to get at. Perfect. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go check out that Chuck Wagon Museum. That's the seat that only one person sits on. You can't sit on, you got two people on there. And I just didn't want to go to the park because the park should be right around the time for lunching. That means the feeding frenzy. They show up. Oh, well, soon. Oh, we'll take this right here. This is perfect. And the breeze is comfortable. Got a little bit of city. None of it. I like it. And the breeze is nice too. Nice little narrow breeze coming through here. Pushing down here next to these trees. Oh, fantastic. This is a blessing. This is beautiful. Alright. Put my stuff down over here. Down and relax. Yeah, that was fun. Meeting up with the family yesterday. And we had no idea that half was already down there already. We just happened to bump into them. This went down to visit my mom yesterday. We were going our way down. We didn't even know they were going to be there. Popping in, like, hey, what the freak? And literally, when I got on the elevator, I had A&W root beer and a pack of vanilla cookies that just got out of the vending machine. Because when I got out of the car, I was like, yo, I need junk food. I disappear and try to go on a hunt for a vending machine. Sure enough, I found one around the corner. And the first thing they do is they all look at me like, really? How old are you now? Like 55? And you eat that? Yes, I do. I said, yeah, but I work out every day. Go ahead and touch my stomach. Don't feel nothing. I work out every day. But as I said before, that road wasn't easy. The first time I was working out, it was easy because I didn't have any weight on it again. I was just a thin guy at the end of the day trying to accumulate weight. But when I got sick, that was a whole different path to take. That's why I said, you know, when people sit there and say, well, what do you know about what vaping's going to do to me in my lungs? I had lung disease. You don't want to go down that road, knock yourself out. I mean, yeah, you want to be running around going all day long. You barely can't breathe and just taking everything you got. It just basically just sucking a little bit of air through your freaking lungs. You know, ahead, knock yourself out. Go ahead. And you had to eliminate everything for you. Walking upstairs, and freaking being just go from A to B, just doing anything is gonna go off and cause your lungs to have the capable of breathing. You're gonna cripple yourself that way. Knock yourself out. Go ahead. You know what I mean? You'll be sitting back watching everybody else have fun, and you as young as can be, and you can't do jack about. You can do anything. I'm telling you, when you go down that road, your lung will cash those checks. Right there. Your lungs will cash those checks on you. I have no idea how much stuff is all breathing and everything else. vaping. Stop it, please. Stop it. Stop it. I got my friends that say every time I'm vaping. Get out. Stop doing it. If you don't, what's going to happen is, I'm going to be on one of these. Now, I carry these things around as a reminder. Let myself know at the end of the day what I went through and what I had to go through in life. I carry these things everywhere I go. I don't use them. It's just a reminder at the end of the day how amazing my Lord has been, that I'll never have to use this thing again. And it also reminds me of the road I had to travel down. Unless you want to be on one of these, stop doing that stuff. You know that, right?
I was only allowed to wear jeans on Friday.
Yeah, I moved it. The women are walking by. Some people put their phones right there to record a woman. Well, I ain't supposed to do this. It's disrespectful. Stop being weird. But anyway, they passed already. Gonna put you guys right back in the shade because it's hot. I'm gonna put you in the shade. I gotta take care of you. Now, it's not in the end of the day to put down anybody. I'm not gonna put you down in the debate. I'm telling you this because I don't want you to end up the same way I ended up. To shame anybody. Do the same thing to my friends. Like, hey, you wanna have one of these and depend on this? I didn't care about you. I wouldn't tell you about it. And once your lungs get damaged enough, you will realize that everything in the element will try to kill you. If it's too cold, your lungs are hurt. If it's too hot, too humid, your lungs are hurt. You have a hard time breathing. Even when it's raining, that'll affect you too. Perfumes, smoke. Yeah, a long time I couldn't even go near a barbecue grill because the smoke alone would cause my chest to tighten up. My ex couldn't even wear perfume around me. I couldn't be around other people with perfume because it caused my chest to lock up. Make it hard for me to breathe. You gotta change the way you eat everything. Can't have dairy products. You don't want to be eating that at the end of the day. That freaking mucus will kill you. Stuff to get around your lungs and make it feel like something like you got a boa constrictor wrapped around the inside, like tight squeezing. You can feel the pain in your ribs. It's that bad. Even triggers off backaches. And some days you wake up and you feel like you're basically like someone actually has their hand over your mouth and your nose at the same time, and you can feel like your veins in your head are about to explode. That's the pressure of not being able to push air through your lungs. And you want to live through that, go ahead and keep on doing what you do. And you'll get there. I'm going to tell them. Some of them are some signs of it. Because if you're smoking something, you're constantly coughing afterwards, that's your lungs telling you at the end of the day, you're in trouble. And you coughing, spitting up mucus all the time, like, oh man. That's the beginning process. And if you're still doing it after those first signs pop up, you have to get a biopsy done on your lungs and shove a camera down your throat. Very uncomfortable. If you look around down there, see what's going on. How much tissue scarring you have on your lungs, and how many notes you have. They're going lymph notes or something, infections that build up on your lungs, a little tiny, like lumps on your lungs. You can feel them too sometimes. And I'll let you know how bad it is afterwards. Some of that stuff ain't reversing. I ain't getting way to fix it. Once it's in there, it's in there. And like I said, but she praying put it in God's hands. You don't have it anymore. if it's its will to do so. I can't say if it's going to heal you or not. I can't say that. I don't know God at the end of the day. I know God. But to say that I know how he thinks, no, it's crazy talk. Nope. And he just happened to choose to heal me because I guess he has a purpose for me. It's like he didn't expect for me to sit there and rot in prison and die in prison because he had a purpose for me. There was many times I could have been killed on my own life. That didn't happen because he has a purpose for me. Oh shoot, I'm trying to get the Doritos in my mouth and the wind's blowing it. I'm just gonna sit right here for a minute. Just trying to consume my damn Doritos. Yeah, that's my goal. That's 65. Man, I hope I look that good when I reach that 65. Man. I'll keep doing the pace I'm doing. Getting in 21,000. I'm going to get to that point once I get settled in. I'm going to get back into it. I'm going to get 21,000 steps a day. I'm definitely going to break the app. The app is 24. So, I got 3,000 steps more to beat the app. Sitting right next to the trees, we got a nice breeze of air pushing from all the way from here, coming through here, because we're in this little funnel. It's like being in a wind tunnel. That's what it feels like. It's real nice. We got a nice little shade in here. It's perfect. I think I found a better spot than the other one. Wow, isn't that beautiful? And look at that. All this wind is from God. Some people say, I don't see God. You see God every day. You do. Every day. I'm looking at God right now. It's all this beautiful thing going about. It's all Jesus. Oh God, right here. Man will chalk it up to like, oh, and now it's the weather. That's what it is. Yeah, we'll pay a guy to sit there and basically tell the weather and get it wrong like 98% of the time. Like weather operator, which had me cracking up. So you're going to go in a helicopter and you're just going to tell us something that we can just stick our head out the window and just see. I mean, take it, they get it right some of the time. Where basically they call it a tornado, but a hurricane. But when a hurricane comes in, like, you know, it changes direction. I think God does that on purpose, just to basically just mess with them, because they're like, well, it's going to hit down here. But what we have is a change of effects. It looks like to be turning around. You're just repeating what it's already doing that already. It's like me watching that car over there talking about, well, that car is going to make a turn. Well, wait, no, it's going to go straight instead, because that's literally how you're doing the weather, literally. Now they do this gimmick that they can basically at the end of the day tell the weather 10 days down the road. No, you can't. If I had a quarter for every time that they literally got it right, I'd be a poor man. I mean, I just put it this way. Just get a monkey, put a suit on him. I know somebody works for weather is going to get ticked off for this one. Put a suit on him, and at least if he gets it wrong, you can't complain about it. No way in the world can be a weatherman. You couldn't be a weatherman living next to me. I would be messing with you every day. Like, what happened, Bob? No. We had a family get together and you told me it was going to be sunny. And it rained like cats and dogs. Heck, at one point it even hailed. I would literally put a giant twister wheel on my front lawn and say, where's it going to be today, Bob? I'm going to get this, or this. One of the things I don't like too much is when I'm sitting here by myself, minding my own business. Sometimes women look at it as an equal opportunity to come over and have a conversation, or anybody. Sometimes they're having a conversation. So somebody sit to themselves, I am not going in their circle. Let's see what we got for this battery life on my phone, because I'm not trying to kill my battery in this. Alright, and I got stuff popping up already. I'm on Facebook. Hold on for a minute, because I'm talking to some people back and forth about the technology. The quasar. And that batch number, yeah, that went off in the room, boy. I got so many people asking us about the batch number. Yeah, it's our guarantee right there that our products work. And I went in there and told them the same thing. I expect for all screens to have this, and you should. Spend a lot. It's money at the end of the day. You got to spend it. It's money at the end of the day. You got to spend it, you know. And you want to at least get what you paid for. And going out and buying an 8K projector and find out it's 720p. You'd be ticked off over that, wouldn't you? There you go. Or I'm checking my Facebook pages on the batch number. I put in a form site about batch number verification guarantees, and a lot of people on board saying this should be a thing, because again, people need to know what they're buying when you're buying screen paints. It's 89. Weatherman was completely way off. He said only 94 degrees. It's not 94. I knew it didn't feel 94 when I walked outside. I mean, the word is 90. That's why I said I'm not accumulating any heat. I accumulate heat when it's around 91, 92. I'll accumulate heat. But I came out here and it's not even hot. It is 80, 89, because I'm not pushing off any heat, especially when you get done. When I got done off the chin-up bar, I wasn't pushing out no heat. Because I'm walking around like, man, I'm doing pretty good for 94. 94. Again, wait a minute. So let me see. But yeah, that whole topic that we had in there about batch number verification.
Ready to rock. And who are you supposed to be? Bob Dylan, man.
This is on that topic for Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm actually in their freaking room for their fan room, which is, I love it, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. All right, that's understandable. So it kind of outs also people, the batch number outs people who, anyone who argues about this. If you make a screen paint product and you argue about the batch number verification, that's not good for you. You should be on board with it 100%. If you're against the batch number verification, you have clearly outed yourself as being a potential scammer. Because again, why would anyone not to have one? Why would anyone want to not have one of these? So if you're complaining about it, if you're even sitting there accusing people that are on board with it, saying, oh, they're just this, that, and the other, that's because you don't want to do it and because you're scamming people. That's why. Because the customers will be on board on that 100%. I want to sit there and spend money for screen paint. I want to see it being tested before it's shipped out to me. Because again, even though you have testing, and even though we have a lot of testing and stuff on our product, it's one layer of a guarantee that the product works. You know, you're looking at someone who's going to have and he's the only one who has this. He's the only one. I checked all other people who sell screen paint products. He's literally the only one that has it. Says that if it lands on the property, it's yours, and if you open it up, it's yours. What kind of guarantee is that at the end of the day? Ain't much of a guarantee. And then is it going to work? How do you know? How would you know? There's no test underneath of it. So that's another red flag right there. So again, I don't know how that's going to work. And the other one, I don't know how he's going to do it. Good luck doing a batch number verification when you can't even prove that range gain exists, because you're literally going to have to show that off in a batch number. So whoop-de-doo for you. You're not going to be able to pull that one off anymore. That is not going to work. And mind, if you couldn't get the code application, drying time is also required in that demonstration. So no editing, none of that nonsense. So any imperfections you have in your screen when drying time, that's going to pop up. I do all demonstrations in fully lit environments, and you can't count on high-end projectors to fix your problem. You're going to go low caliber, like we do, at $10, 720p projectors. And it's, at the end of the day, it gives people the ability to be able to see what they're buying. And it's for the merchant because it protects the merchant. It protects the merchant against potential lawsuits. It protects the merchant against potential consumer fraud. So that's the reason why you want to do it. Because any customer can basically draw up charges on you for consumer fraud. It's not hard to do. We got to file against a couple of companies for consumer fraud. This guy must have walked past like 3 or 4 times. Like literally walked past 3 or 4 times. I don't know whether he's lost or what. But anyway, so yeah, you're gonna have to do that test. You're gonna have to do batch number verification. And customers, make sure they got some kind of verification symbol on the back of that container, front of that container somewhere with the video attached to it. Now you got some people that'll sit there and they'll try to get around this one. They'll do that verification in a dark environment. No, no, no. You're not going to no dark environments, because dark environments are used to enhance screens to try to make them look acceptable. Can't do that. You got to be in a fully lit environment. And I mean fully lit. You're going to show contrast levels, no cutting corners. I see people cut corners and I show all colors. They want to show no contrast. You see me in videos like, where's the contrast? Where the freak is the contrast? Where's the contrast? Nope, none of that. You will be in a fully lit environment and you will display star fields, everything. Like we're in fully lit environments, we show off white levels like crazy in white levels. So you're going to be the opposite. You're going to show off a ton of contrast demonstrations in fully lit environments, because customers need to be to see when it comes to contrast levels on that screen paint, what is the minimum that screen is going to be to produce a contrast level in a fully lit environment. Look, keep in mind, for people who make these products, you have to understand this. If you cheat in your demonstrations, your customers are going to find out. And you know how? All they got to do is hit a light switch and your stuff is exposed that fast. That's it. And you got a PayPal, you got a chargeback or a PayPal not as described slammed against you. And what are you, crazy at the end of the day? You think because you do a demonstration in the dark and you lie to a customer and say, hey, the screen paint works perfectly fine, you think you're going to basically go in there and have it in the dark, as you're going to coach them and tell them that they have to be in the dark? Then guess what? I'm going to hit you with basically a not as described claim, because that's not what I saw in your video. I'm seeing you pointing to doors and windows, so I'm thinking that, okay, I can use this in a fully lit environment next to my window. And that's what happened to the fellow who had the 4K projector, whose screen who washed completely out because he couldn't do that. So keep in mind, that's why batch number verification guarantees are basically needed in any type of business, especially when you're selling products like screen paint. That is a requirement that companies should definitely have. Now keep in mind, because we have one of these sitting in our company's policy, if you violate one of these babies, which means at the end of the day, that's a $12 million lawsuit in court. That protects my company against any businesses or anybody. Say I'm in competition with another business, like I'm right here and they're over here, right? And they decide to basically do a false demonstration against my product. Listen up, because you got people who are literally taking the court for this one. So they do this demonstration and say, hey, their product's about super dark, this, that, blah, 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 blah. And they purchased that item from us that came out of a 5-gallon container, which was shipped to other people. Now, in the batch number verification video, shows that the product was working perfectly fine before we shipped it to the customers. So if one of them went bad, that means all of them would have to go bad. And therefore, it's an open and shut case. There's no way to fight that one. It's open and shut. You might as well just come out here, give me the money, let me kick you in the privates, because that's pretty much where we're going. And there are outlets out here too. There's outlets right there. Wow. There's outlets all over the place. So if I wanted to do a demonstration here, I'll actually gooch. If I want to do a demonstration here, we got outlets all over here. So that also, like I said, it protects the merchant and it protects the consumer. It's a fantastic idea. Companies have been doing it for years, but we do it in a way where basically we test it so the customer can see it before it's sold. So, well, actually, before it's shipped out and before it's sold. Now, knowing that you have to go through a batch number verification, this also too makes it that they're going to test their products, because they have to test them. Who's freaking in their right minds? I mean, crazy enough to do a batch number verification if your stuff is not tested. So you're going to have to do it. Black on black, gray versus gray demonstrations of the trash cans right here. You're going to have to do those tests, and you're going to have lots of them, not just one or two. You're going to at least need about 10 to 20 of those tests, showing that your product does not match any form of gray or house product at the end of the day. She's got more trash. I probably have a plastic bag. It's a bag what we do have in our pocket. The Doritos. Recycle. Oh shoot, this is me. We don't litter. And my mom, when coming up, You throw something on the ground, you should kick your behind for that. I don't drop jack on the ground, nothing. Nope. Mom would kick your behind. I watch people do that. Throw stuff out windows and stuff like that. Like, what the freak? How was you raised? And you really can't say that, honestly, because you get people that will raise their kids right and they still do dumb stuff at the end of the day. So you can't blame it on the parents. The parents did an excellent job. It's just the kids just happen to be jerks. That's pretty much it. But I watch people drive and throw stuff out the window. Man, that is just disgusting. I literally the most disgusting thing I've ever seen somebody litter. I literally watched somebody walk down the street eating a box of chicken and they were just throwing the food on the ground. And then threw the box when they got done on the ground. That's disgusting. You never throw food on the ground. You don't litter. You don't do that stuff at the end of the day. If it's your trash, you pick it up and put it in the can. You would throw a water bottle out. Or if you can't find a place to dispose it, then you just carry it until you figure out to find a place to dispose it. This weather's not bad. Actually, it's pretty good. Got a nice breeze and everything. I got the urge for a York peppermint patty. I think I'm gonna go down and pick me up a York peppermint patty or something. It has me laughing about a situation when I used to do aggressive skating, and you know, if you rollerblade, you know what I'm talking about, when your wheels start to go bald on the end, you know, gonna get a fresh pair and break them in. I went over to cheap skates and I skated down and got myself a set of nice wheels, and I wanted to break them in on the way back home, so I decided to basically sit in the middle of an alleyway. It was like a section like this, but there was a booth on the other end where a guy did security for Haddam Hospital when he used to be there. And I'm sitting there and I'm basically has my blades between my legs and I'm loading my wheels in. And he literally thought I was loading a rifle. So he comes up, he says, yo, he said, are you loading a rifle? I was like, no. I said, look, show him the knee pads. No. I'm putting my wheels on my skates. He said, oh yeah, 'cause from this distance, it looks like you're pretty much loading bullets into a clip. And I'm like, no. I just decided to just skate a little farther out in the open so everybody can see me basically getting my wheels back on, my new wheels on, so I'm gonna skate off. Yeah, that was interesting. Oh, and the handcuff incident, that was another funny one. That was a bad idea. That was a fashion mistake. That was a huge fashion mistake. So, one of the videos, I think it was Method Man, it was Wu-Tang, one of them, they had a prison jumpsuit on. It was orange, right? Mine wasn't orange, mine was black. And it had the seal numbers on the back of it, right? So I was rocking that with some butters. And I had the handcuffs, because I was into a little metal too. I like a little metal rock and roll and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be cool to have handcuff bracelets, right? So I bought a pair of handcuffs. We snapped them in the middle. And I put a lock here on this side and a lock here on this side, so they would look pretty cool, right? So I was wearing these handcuffs around. And when I was on the sub, I was sitting down and I had my hands together like this, so it looked like the handcuffs were just one piece. And I'm sitting there and I got this jumpsuit on. Of course, people don't know the difference between different jumpsuits, you know? Just looking at this guy on the sub. I got this freaking jumpsuit I'm wearing, and I got these handcuffs, and I've got my hands together, so it looks like I'm actually got handcuffs on. And I'm looking at people separate. I'm like, why is everybody like getting up and moving to the other side of the car? Like, it didn't really click on me what was going on. As you know, I got my music on, I'm jamming, I'm looking at these people. And then I look over, and I see officers walking in my direction. I guess one's on the radio trying to get somebody on the opposite side, just in case if I decide to bolt. So when a stop comes, I reach up and I grab the railing, and I'm watching the officers at the same time, and it still didn't click in that was all for me. So when the officers saw that it was just basically some fashion statement, they pretty much turned around and went in the other direction, and I still didn't click. Then when I got to the top of the platform, I was like, oh shoot! I just realized I'm looking at the jumpsuit, I'm looking at the handcuffs and everything. Like, oh yeah, this is not good. Went back the other way and went home and basically went in and changed the whole outfit. Right, people? I'm done. I gotta got some things gotta do, and I got people chiming on my right now my accounts, my Facebook account on orders and do we ship overseas. This is where I get my imports. We ship over for the products, and they're asking me questions like if it's available and whatever. So I gotta get to that. I have business and work to do. Hope you enjoyed our little chat. Gotta go. Thank you for your time. Be safe out there, and God bless. We're in the wrong section for this one. My bad.